One of the beautiful things about the Steuben County IDA is most people don't even know it exists.
IDAs in communities and counties are generally at the center of anything that creates jobs or builds economic strength in the area. But if you ask the public, what does the IDA do? Most wouldn't have any idea.
IDAs are absolutely necessary for us to be able to provide the necessary incentives to make business work in New York State.
They're critically important to the health, the economic and vibrant health. They build vibrant communities.
There's more activity in the community. The economic climate in the community is better. There's opportunities within the community, whether they're for jobs or they're for services that wouldn't have been there otherwise. Those are the things that the average person benefits from and sees.
An industrial development agency is specifically established to do economic development, and it is not funded with taxpayer dollars.
Every state in this country do the same thing and vie for the same thing that we do. Who can offer the most and who brings the most to the table when you're trying to entice businesses to come here?
The IDAs, they provide the basic stuff that every project needs in order to get implemented. 1972, the flood, knocked everybody down to their knees. And so to rebuild everything and to bring in more businesses, we needed the policies and the structure of an IDA in order to provide funding for infrastructure as well as pilot agreements.
It was housed down in Corning on Market Street. Then the board decided that they needed their own home. County gave us land out north of Bath where the current offices are. They replaced me with a permanent executive director, and they went through 2 or 3 executive directors in the meantime. When they hired Jamie was the perfect person for that position.
We've been blessed over the years to have had good, solid economic development folks at the helm of the IDA. Jim Sharon is one of the folks that really guided the IDA forward.
The IDA's grown. When Jim started, it was him and a secretary.
It started out small, and then in the 80s and the 90s, it started growing more and more and more.
That's part of the evolution. You grow as the needs grow, and clearly the needs have grown.
Several years ago, the main function of the IDA was to enable projects. Job creation was the be-all and end-all. And that was a huge leap for us to go from the job-based project to infrastructure. As time went on, and even to the present day, it's changed yet again. We're looking at things like job development and education.
Our rural area is in a way a treasure for people that want to work. The work ethic is fantastic around here. You've got to get them trained in the skills that these companies are needing now.
I think the IDA today, much more aggressive than it was in the first 25. They've been actually in the marketplace generating ideas, generating projects, developing partnerships.
We've worked with businesses as they've gone through a growth spurt, and then they take a downturn, and working with them to reposition. Obviously, COVID was the real test of that, and the IDA became a real focal point for many businesses.
IDA does a fantastic job. It has great leadership. It is funded. It's sustainable for the long haul.
They have positioned themselves to be very forward-thinking and very proactive.
Jamie Johnson and his staff are out there looking for good fits with our county, with our workforce.
Each project is unique, and having 2 individuals like Jamie and Jill who understand and have worked on a variety of different projects helps them ultimately do what economic developers are supposed to do, which is find a way to get to yes. There may be 26 different ways to say no to something, but Jamie and Jill will do their very best to find a way to get to yes.